Welcome back. We left off last time with a small biter attack, and yeah, I solved that. So let's go back to building this. What do we have here? Some old things. Let's leave it for now. And our coal is running out. That is good. Let's just get the rest of this with when I'm here, so don't forget. Just take that. There's some coal here as well. And take that. And this can, yeah, just do that for now. Let's get some of the last coal we have here. Sort it. And then back to our mineral sludge production and also ferric acid. I also talked about this, so let's just get some wire instead. So insulated wire, and then I can craft it myself. I should have what I need. Actually a lot better having insulated wire. So, where were we? We were right here with these working. Not fast enough, but they are working. These are getting filled up. This is working as well. I'm just gonna limit this a bit, since I can foresee that in the future this might be a problem. So, oh, I don't even need cables. Stupid me. Say gas. Let's see. So toxic gas, if you have less than 200, then work. We're probably gonna have less than 200 for a long while, but that means we're gonna produce a ton of gas now. So, what is next? We have a mineral catalyst. That means we can use that now. Catalyst, and we're gonna use that to make iron. See, this is used to make iron right here. With those two in ore sorting Mark II. Ore sorting Mark II. I should have the research, but let's just get some of the other things right here that might be needed. Let's see, I have the Mark II right here. And it seems like I have all the things I need, so like always, time to make it craftable by itself. Let's take these away. And here we go. Oh, there we go. Come on, place. And let's say ore sorting Mark II. There we go. And does it have all the things it needs? I think it does. It's just missing the steel. And that is gonna get solved in such a short while. So, missing steel. Needs a ton of steel. Do I have any surplus steel anywhere? Not really. We have a bit over here, so let's just be cheeky and steal some. And that was not a lot we could steal, but it might be enough just to get one, so we can have a proof of concept. Take some from here and in here. The steel gear wheels should also be put in. That's the steel from here. Steel gear wheels in with you and that. Here we go. So now we're making our ore sorting Mark II. And so let's see how that goes. That's good. So missing the barrels. Should have one right there. Yes, ore sorting Mark II. This is gonna make iron, because iron is a huge pain at the moment. So let's see if we can just do it right here. Mark II. I would like to make this processing, because that is just exactly what we need. I would like to copy you down here, remove that one, put in a new one. I would like to pipette the tool this over here for when it's done, just right there. And then I would like to just limit it this to that, so we don't just go completely mental. I'll now like to request catalysts. Request have 50 at all times, and then we need to request a crushed. Crushed. Have 100 of you and 100 of that. And that should solve. Oh, look at that. And that's gonna go directly down to this and solve our iron issue. That's gonna make some of these. That's gonna go down to our iron production and over to this. So that is gonna be joyous as soon as this comes up and running at a good pace. And right now it's just working along very nicely. So that's gonna give us more iron and more steel. See, these are full. So it's pretty much just the steel that are missing it, and those are also the ones that are getting a lot of that now. All of these need to change as well, because we have a ton of this. That's not needed anymore, because now we can make the copper as well. Just gonna go see how our setup over here is working. It's going great. I might actually just expand it a bit more so I have a bit more of a buffer. Let's just have that as a buffer, because it's very much needed and something I would never want to run out of. And yeah, this is good. The coal filters are in, those are going out. The landfill is getting used. I can see we are missing a few. Oh, there we go. Get a bit more stone process. It seems I forgot a few episodes back, and that's just a mistake on my part. Let's just do the pet tool right there, right there, right there. Copy that there, and there we go. That should get this filled out as well now, which is perfect. We're getting catalysts made. That means let's go and get some of these Mark IIs made. Still missing the steel, and the steel is getting produced as fast as it can. We're just using a ton of barrels, but that is fine for now. So steel, let's just help it along a bit until until it kicks off and gets a bit better. So here we go. This is just a temporary solution. By no means is this gonna be the way it is forward, but that's the way it is right now, until we get a steel situation under control. Then we're gonna go fully into this production instead. So let's see, now our iron is getting produced because we're starting to use our slag little by little. Might just do something fun like doing a buffer chest. No buffer chests. I have enough buffer already, and this is going away. So now we have 2 here. That means this is gonna go faster. Let's expand this down a bit more to get the iron we need. Oh, don't make it like that. That's stupid. Rather just do a right copy and put it in the right place. Here we go. And now we should, let's see, our production of iron ore. How's production of steel looking? A bit down, it's gonna be better in a few minutes. But let's search, or we can't search, but let's look at iron ore. How far down the list is that? Till right there. right there. Last minute produce 600, 800. So that's a massive improvement. And that's gonna give us a lot of what we need towards the steel. So these are working over time. These are working as well, producing. So I should probably make stack inserters soon, since I have all we need and they are way better, and they can probably solve some of the throughput issues we have with this right now. It's not a lot of a problem, but it's still a problem. So let's get rid, this is still good. Let's get rid of the iron ones over here. This is probably gonna overload our system a bit when I do this. I like to copy out or deconstruct even. Stop, get rid of that. Do deconstruct. Ooh, let's see what happens when I do this. If the robot's just gonna go crazy. They probably are. Ooh, look. Work. Whoa. They're removing all this. You can see it go up when one of the first episodes when I automated the robots. This is one of the reasons why I did it, so we can do something like this without too much of a worry. Let's probably remove the rest as well, but I'm just gonna wait a minute until I do that. Down here we can easily just request a bit more, but wow, we have 26,000 in logistic storage. That is why we need the catalyst. Catalyst cannot keep up. So that's something we have to look at as well. How can we get that to keep up? That means this is not fast enough. This is producing as fast as it can. So if we just do a pipette of that over here, copy these two, just turn them around like that, and then hook this up to oh, I did not mean to remove them. Still do that. Let's see if we can just get them to do this. I think you're right there. Right there. Turn that around. Get a pipe right here and here. So, did not in there and up there. Take you into here. Don't need to request anything. So that is useless. We might just, if you can't keep up, let's just do one more here and do it like that. Let's do it like this, and let's just do it like that. 1, 1. Is this keeping up now? Seems it is with 2 of these. 30. I might as well just use fast and fast, fast and fast. And that should keep up. Yeah, this is being produced fast enough. We're getting all the acid we need, hopefully, because we're producing a lot. Right here we have still what are we missing sulfur. Are we not getting enough sulfur produced to keep this operational? We might not be, but I thought this was a pretty closed loop and it should be able to support itself. So sulfur, just to put some more into the system. Let's do that one to get more, and we should actually be quite close to that. But this can't keep up, and that's because we have a lot of stored in can't produce. That means we have some stored down here, and hopefully that's going to clear itself out over time. That's kind of what I'm hoping that's going to happen. So this is a closed loop, if I'm not mistaken. At least that's what I hope. So work. Yes, this is used for that. So all the sulfur is going back into producing that. So that is perfect. How's the steel looking? Steel is going up. Barrel still missing a bit, and that's because we have lots. It's because we're using a ton for the crude oil up here. Whoops. Let's just put this back to a normal right there, just for now. We need to do something about all the crude oil. That's probably what I'm going to look at next. So let's see, crude oil. Crude oil is used for this process. Anything else? That is pretty much what we should do with it now to get fuel, solid fuel, a lot of things for the future, light oil as well. And we get the napalm for the woods. Probably not called napalm, but that's what I called it by accident. Propane gas for the plastic. So we need to do this soon as well. It's much easier to do. We have the iron and copper, to propane to plastic, and then we have the base mineral oil, which is used for lubricant. And lubricant is needed for bearings, titanium, a lot of things. So that's probably going to be the next thing we start to research. And to be honest, instead of putting it all in here, I would actually just like to make a tank for a lot of this. So we can keep it running until, where's that? Here soon. But yeah, that's where all iron went for the last long time. So hopefully this is gonna help a bit. So, sulfur. High sulfur, acid gas. And that's pretty much just raw gas. So, did we process this already? We didn't. We have the raw gas here. Oh, we did process the raw gas. So we have some of this, but not that much, and that's because we have a ton of natural gas liquid. What is that called? Isn't it called that? It's called natural. Am I being used to make raw gas? And that is used to make these, and this is used to make those things. Methanol is used solid fuel. And further up the production chain, and to make, oh, that's just a 1-to-1 conversion, so that doesn't help us much. So we need to do something about all this natural gas we have stored up, and what should we do about it? That'll after we do this. So oxygen is being produced here. Let's just do another setup with oxygen. Might just expand this upwards a bit more, because it seems we are not running. Are we not running a surplus? Seriously? I thought we would be running a surplus. Guess not. So we have to make this process. Since 100 to 1, and with 1 we make 60, and with 60 we make at think I lost my train of thought, but we have to do something about this situation. So let's make sulfur. Right here. Oxygen we have, so let's put up 2 more chemical plants. From right here, where it at? Here. Let's give it a bit of room. Let's just do 1 for now to see if this works as a proof of concept. Making sulfur here. Go up with, oh, we can't connect that, of course. So do this. Do a jump, jump. And then fly in what we need. Here we go. Do a copy of this up here. Change that. Put in another requester. Say hydrogen out. Do some power. Connect this up like that. And then request hydro. Request those, just request 50. Let's come in, go out here and start to produce this directly into this passive provider. Right there. Let's see if this works, if it's the right one I took. Isn't it what we have up here? Why are they requesting then? Is it the wrong one? We have hydrogen, hydrogen gas. Have I misread something? That might be something that happens once in a while. So let's see. Oh, this is acid gas. Acid gas? Where is the other thing then? Is it just called acid gas? Oh yeah, acid gas is used for this process to get this. Great. So we need to do 1 more process before we can do that. And let's do that process up here. And that contains, oh, close it down again, contains this process with green and acid. Never set it up anywhere. No. Let's do it right here in our advanced chemical. Do we have the advanced chemical plant? Let's see, advanced chemical plant. Might need to craft that as well. That's starting to get in over here as well. Because there's no ammo in this one, it seems. Hope we're gonna get that soon. But that is something we need to look at later. Let's see, put that in. We didn't have that, so that means we have to expand our little base here even more. Right here. Thank you. Place 1 here. Come on, go advance. Advanced chemical plant. It's quite a lot of machines we have to make right now. But it seems it's getting better. Oh, we have a ton of steel now. That's perfect. I have to solve a lot of our steel problems to get our advanced chemical plant delivered quite soon. Hopefully. Let's then start to research a bit more. We have the blue science already. That means we can probably make that soonish. That's a little ways off. So let's see what else we can just get out of the way. Better radars. Yes. Scan more quickly, that's fine. Probably not needed right now. That's not needed as more advanced solder, we can get that. We get turret Mark 2. Electric boilers we can get to produce the steam we need sometime soon. Advanced chemistry 2. Ore processing. That one, and more resin processing. Yeah, let's get some things out of the way just to clear these out while we wait for my advanced chemical plant, so we can set that up somewhere. I'm guessing up here. And let's see, advanced chemical plant. For this, let's just wait for this to get delivered, and then we need to do something about this. Probably store it in some nice big barrels, so let's just get some steel for now so I can handcraft. Let's see, here we go. Let's give me 100 on that, we should have more than enough. That's the first advanced one. So, let's see advance. We would like to make this one, and put that into this one. So, start with this. One in, all out. That means we can just do, where is it at? Our trusty blueprint copy. Copy that right down here to have it symmetrical. Take that away. Change this to acid gas. Acid gas in. And let's get that as well. Requested chest. Acid gas. Oh, that was not acid gas requested because I have to change it. Acid gas. Empty acid gas. Oh, let's pick this up before they deliver it. That was a lot. Here we go. Empty acid gas. 300 might be a bit too much. Let's just take 50 for now. Take it out again as soon as it's used. Do this, and that is that. See if we can get this up and running now. We should have our metal catalyst, or it's called green catalyst, being produced. So let's just try and request some and see what happens. Can we do it like this? We could. Let's request a bit more than 11. Put them into this, and let's see if this doesn't work. Now comes this. Let's just do an active provider here. Take it out, and let's see what we do with all this gas. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and this is the gas we need. So let's see if we can do it right here. Let's just do it out here like we did before. I thought I had somewhere I did 3 already, so let's just copy that. See how much did I copy? 1, 2, 3. It seems like this is going to work, hopefully. Can we do it like this? Let's try it like that. Requesting, request. Take that away. Connect this up better. Let's see, right here. Oh, different tubes. Yeah. Let's do it now. Connect this up here and this up right there. So let's see. What's this? Is we can't do that because it's hydrogen. Fill that. Let's just connect this up right there. That means this is working now. Here we need the carbon. Fill carbon dioxide. And over here we're gonna fill, what do we have? Hydrofluoric acid. Hydrofluoric acid. There. Good. So now we have this automated going down to this, go into this, making sulfur, go into this. So I'm gonna end the episode here. We got a lot done. We got sulfur automated, at least while this lasts, and hopefully this can keep working for a long time. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.